The United States stands with Ukraine. We are with you so that Ukraine can win this conflict and maintain their total sovereignty, and the international community can hold those responsible for those atrocities accountable for their actions. Today's hearing is another part of that process for us to get the information so that we can not only help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty, but also hold those accountable for their atrocities. So I will now turn to Dr. Hanna Hopko, who needs little introduction, as she is well known to the Commission, one of the leaders of the Euromaidan during the Ukraine's Revolution of Dignity in 2014. Dr. Hopko subsequently served as an independent member of parliament in the Ukrainian parliament, where she chaired the Foreign Affairs Committee from 2014 to 2019. Since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, she established, together with other Ukrainian activists, the International Center for Ukrainian Victory, which advocates for Ukrainian interests internationally and supports civil society's efforts towards victory in Ukraine. Dr. Hopko, welcome back to our committee.
Dear Senator Cardin, dear Senator Wicker, dear Commission members, I'm honored to speak at such an important hearing when Ukrainian armed forces and Ukrainian people are defending the free world from the devastation caused by the Russian totalitarian regime that is going beyond Ukraine's borders. I visited Helsinki Commission in April wearing a T-shirt with the photo of Yulia Paevska and a written appeal, Free Tairu. By doing so, I was advocating for the release of Yulia and Ukrainian civilian defenders. I still can't believe that Yulia is testifying in the front of you today. Just 2 weeks ago, Yulia was back from Orlando Warriors Games, where she won 3 medals, 2 gold and 1 bronze. Just 2 months after she was released from the captivity. What an unbreakable spirit. I'm so proud that Yulia is here today. From the beginning of Russian invasion in 2014, Yulia rescued 700 people, trained first medical aid around 10,000. Yulia's mission is to save lives. Ukraine's mission is to defeat totalitarian colonialism, defeat prison of nations. Moscow's clear objective is to destroy the Ukrainian nation as a viable political entity through the war of obliteration. Russia wants to break the Ukrainian nation the same way Stalin did with the Holodomor, as genocide against Ukrainians, which took millions of lives in last century. We are Ukrainians. This is why Russia wants us to be killed. But they will never achieve this goal. Ukraine's military victory is the only way to restore respect for international law, the tool to ensure the right of nations for freely to choose their own future, the way to demonstrate that totalitarian regimes are not allowed to attack their neighbors and to do genocide. Ukraine's victory means achieving a strategic goal to ensure the inevitability of punishment for international crimes by Russia Federation and its leadership. I'm so thankful to the US and Western democracy for the military assistance and humanitarian aid. Your weapon is a game changer now in the battlefield, and successful counter-offensive, it's another example how Ukraine armed forces and Ukraine is the most effective recipient of US military assistance. The best way to help Ukraine to win faster is to provide more weapons, impose tougher sanctions, recognize Russian aggression as a genocide, and designate Russia as a state sponsor of terrorism. And also, thank you to the Representative Cohen for his initiative to recognize Russian aggression as a genocide. We all have dreams, big dreams, and responsibility to pursue them. When I was here in April with the T-shirt, Free Tairu, I had a dream to see Tairu to be released. And now she is sitting today with us. And I have another big dream, one day to visit Moscow, which will have memorials in honor of victims of two genocides, Stalin's Holodomor and ongoing aggression. This is why the International Tribunal and reparations to Ukraine are key for international justice. All of this would be a powerful signal to Ukrainians who are still in Russian captivity. We cannot forget our brave warriors of light. Thank you for standing with Ukraine. It's a time to win with Ukraine.